Hey all you Minties, welcome to another segment of Reviews in a Flash. I will be your host, the Uncanny Omar. And today we are going to be reviewing PTSD. This little book, and I don't want to belittle it by saying little, but it is smaller in size as opposed to other trade paperbacks. This is published by First Second Publishing. And before I go any further, I want to thank Darkstar916 for this copy of this book. Now, I read this a couple of weeks ago. Well, hell, it's been a month now since when I was on vacation. And last year, at the end of the year, Wonder Maddie and I released a list of our top 10 most beloved collected editions that had come out in the year 2019. And damn it, I wish I had read this last year when I was supposed to. But no. Leave it to old procrastinating Uncanny Omar, not procrastinating, sorry. Uncanny Omar, to forget that he had this book, and it was in his read pile. I just forgot to read it. I don't know why. Damn, I wish I had read it. Because, spoilers, it would have made it to my top 10 list. So, really quick, the story is about this young girl named June. And June was in a war that it wasn't a very popular war. Lots of people fought against it and didn't want it to happen. And now she has an eye patch, right? So we're looking at present time. She's also addicted to pills and dealing with the PTSD that comes with what happened in this war. In the war, in the flashbacks, you can see that she's got two eyes. So, something's going to happen, right? I will say you do find out. You find out everything in this book. She's living on the streets at the beginning. She is addicted to pills because it's the only thing that makes the pain go away. She makes friends with this little baby and this mom who owns a little restaurant that feed people. And it's such a sweet, beautiful relationship. Man, I can't do this book justice because I want to focus. That's what I'll do. Let's focus on the art. Let's get this open and look at the artwork. So, here is the book. Here's the spine and the back of the book. It is beautiful. I love the feel of it. Now, let's talk about how amazing this die-cut cover is, revealing the image of June. Oh my god. One very important thing that I forgot to note is that this is written and drawn by Guillaume Singelin. Wow, I hope I did not butcher his name. Let's look at this beautiful artwork because I think that is going to be the big push. Obviously, very manga influenced, anime influence, just in the way that the characters are drawn. Really reminds me a lot of Katsuhiro Otomo, the gentleman that did Akira, in the way that there's so much detail. Like, every scene is so densely packed with detail. Look at the buildings. Look at the streets are just so dirty. They look so real. The fighting sequences are so well choreographed. I was showing my wife some of the artwork, and she's a martial artist, and she was like, wow, it's so easy to follow because it flows so well. One thing I didn't mention earlier is that this book is probably rated mature, just because not only the subject, but also, some of the language. And I mean, she is addicted to pills and she was in a war, so there's that. I can't say enough about this wonderful, beautiful artwork, and it brings me so much pleasure to keep reading comics, and books like this, I've mentioned it on the channel before, make me so damn happy I still read this medium, because you find little gems like this, and they just blow you away. Because, this is truly a masterpiece. Looking at it, there are no other words to describe a book and an experience like this. One more thing before I close it up. Look at the binding of the book. It is perfect. The pages are thick. And yeah, the binding, it lays over really nice for a little book its size. So now that we've looked, probably the biggest selling point, the artwork, because it is a graphic novel, and I called it a masterpiece. So without going any further, yeah, this is a 5 out of 5. It was moving. It was beautiful. It was heartbreaking. It was, oh my God, it was so emotional just to get into that character's head. And then just having her click with other people, and then you're worried about her because you're like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to the dog? What's going to happen to the old man that gave you the dog? Like, there's so many things. And it's violent, but it's so beautifully done. It is one of the perfect books I've read so far in 2020. So that's a good thing that I kicked off 2020 with this book. Maybe it's not a good thing. Kind of set the bar high, huh? But anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you've read it, if you haven't checked it out. And if you haven't, you really just do yourself a favor and check it out. It is a masterpiece. Again, this was the Uncanny Omar. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. You can find us on Patreon and on Redbubble, where you can buy our logo on stickers and t-shirts. It's a cool way to support the channel. And remember, if it's classy and cool, it must be near mint.